Hi everyone, leader of the Knights Templar faction, Spoopy Wraith here. For those of you that don't know, Knights Templar is a group on Steam that plays the games Rust, Daisy, other survival games if we're able to get our hands on them. But generally speaking, we're a vigilante type group that builds large bases, aids random survivors, and hunts down bandits. Like the Knights Templar, who, during the times of the Crusades, would often aid travelers on the road, protect caravans from bandits, things like that. We tend to do the same thing. We also gear up new players. We help them to actually survive. We invite others to our group who would like to aid us in hunting bandits and other things, such as trading. We really don't do that much else. But, beside the point, this is mainly a message that is specifically for members of the group. Though if you guys want to join the group, you can listen to this message since it will be important. There's just a few things I'd like to discuss. First and foremost, being now that our group is larger on day Z, the base we currently have is too small. We've got at least 6 people sharing one base currently. That's not a lot of room, especially with the fact we're going to be bringing in more barrels, more vehicles, etc., etc. For those of you that already know of our base, it is located at right next to Castle Zub. There's 2 little buildings, and then there's a water pump. Yeah, those buildings are our base. Now, we're right next to the town Mogilevka in-game, however. Now, that town sees no population of bandits. It sees no population of survivors looking for gear. Generally, no one goes there unless they're looking for car parts or something like that, or there is one car that will spawn there. Other times, someone will walk through by accident or walk through on their way to a different location. Nobody stays in Mogilevka, which is also why there's no zombies there. Now, hear me out, group members. I think, and this is just a thought, that we should occupy that town, that we should station some guards, wander around, make sure no one causes any problems, station some merchants inside of the trading buildings so we can gather better gear. Overall, we should turn that entire town into one large base that we'll keep for ourselves. I'm open to hearing your ideas. I think we should go for it. I think if we had a nice roleplay community going on, hell, we could have an entire population. We can protect the people that we're supposed to be protecting. The fresh spawns, the people who can't defend themselves, anyone who's not a bandit, or anyone who's not a murderer, or anything like that. There's some people that just kill for sport. Well, that shouldn't be going on. In a game where everyone should be honestly teaming up, it's the best chance of survival because, let's face it, backpack space is finite. You can only hold so much stuff in a backpack. 2 backpacks can hold more. Logically speaking, the more people you have, the more gear you're able to have. Which is why we need to possibly make our group larger. I'd like to know what you guys think about this, but I think we should take over Mogilevka. Alright? That being said, next announcement we're making. If you all don't know, I'm head admin on a Rust server known as Corrosive Oxidization. It's a PvE server for the most part, but for some reason we still get raiders, we still get bandits, we still get people that like to grief stuff and put penises on every single sign. I had 30 signs! They all had dicks on them. What the fuck? Ugh, and I locked them too. I don't know how they did it. But regardless. If any of you want to join on this server, I'm planning on building a large base for the Knights Templar there, where we can, act as the same law enforcement as we have been on DayZ, as we are on Rust originally, because the group was originally from Rust. I don't currently have any more announcements for us to make. For those of you that wish to contact me, you can go me on Steam under the same profile, Spoopy Wraith. And thank you, fellow Templars. I'll see you all later.